Hi, welcome back to the channel, y'all. If you've never been here before, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on SouFLoTV. A man has been arrested for making violent threats against President Trump, the police said on Saturday. Shannon DeParado Atkins allegedly made some posts on social media. I was told it was on Facebook, targeting our new commander-in-chief. Atkins, who is a 46-year-old Florida man, was arrested just before 7:30 p.m. on Friday during a traffic stop in West Palm Beach, where he was allegedly found with 3 baggies of cocaine in his pocket, the cops said. Jeez. So, you out here making threats against the president, and you roll in dirty. 3 bags of cocaine in your pocket. Common sense should have told you that there's a possibility that they would have come looking for you, but we'll get into that in a minute. So, according to New York Post, it says that authorities arrested Atkins after receiving a January 19th tip pointing to disturbing posts that he made allegedly been sharing in the days before Donald Trump's inauguration. America needs one good bullet to be saved, Atkins allegedly wrote on Facebook on January 19th, a day before Donald Trump was inaugurated for his second term. 2 hours later, the same day, Atkins confessed on his Facebook page that he had been banished from Elon Musk's X, which is Twitter. So I guess they kicked him off of Twitter, and he had some beef with Trump because he got kicked off of Twitter. And you know, Trump's been rolling kind of tight with Elon Musk, so he had some choice words to say. America could be saved by one good bullet. I've been barred from X, he said, because I said I hope and pray that someone kills him. That is what he wrote in an apparent reference to Donald Trump. History is supposed to repeat itself. We haven't had an assassination in years, he wrote. Oh my God. Listen, I'm not even going to go any further with his foolishness, right? Because a lot of people are just not wise enough to know what day and age we're living in. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, but what about freedom of speech? The first thing I said was, what about all the times they called for the assassination of Kamala Harris? What about all the times, which Kamala was our vice president, and this was people in positions of power saying that she should be hung? What about all the times they called for the assassination of Joe Biden? I'm in Florida. There are trucks out here with big flags on the back of the truck, as big as the official American flag, saying fuck Biden. Biden needs to die and all this other stuff. So it's a hostile climate for any one of them, I guess, right? Now, speaking of freedom of speech, it was all good because that's what everybody said those people were doing. If you said Biden must die or Kamala must die, then it was freedom of speech. If you say something about Trump along the lines of what this man said, then you need to be arrested immediately. I think this guy was probably high as hell off cocaine and just speaking his mind. I've been banned from X, he said. He allegedly kept going, writing later on in the day, bullets, please, please, Jesus, save America. That was over an image of a meme calling Inauguration Day a day of mourning. That gives you a flavor of some of the posts that this gentleman posted, said a West Palm Beach Police Chief, Tony Arroyo, said in the news conference, adding that, listen, we won't tolerate any of this. Atkins had been sharing his negative feelings for Trump for months, but volume dramatically increased leading up to the following up to the following day of the inauguration. Now, on Friday, shortly before the arrest, he reposted a meme showing the president with his late wife, Ivanka Trump, that included the phrase, "I hope they get back together soon." Atkins allegedly included a row of smiling emojis on the post, as if to say they're not together and he hopes they get back together soon. Ivanka, the dead woman, he hopes Trump and her gets back together soon, which means Trump would have to die in order to get back with his wife, who had already died and been buried. Anyways, man, my message to you, the people, this morning is this. We are caught up in what is called a web, okay? The internet is a web. The internet is highly monitored. I remember one time, years ago, probably about 10 years ago, they had a meeting with Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook. And they asked Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg laughed like a mad scientist laugh. And he was basically saying, oh, you have no idea what's coming. You know, the power of these social media platforms. And then fast forward some years and you hear law enforcement says, we don't even have to go out in the streets and do investigations anymore. All of our evidence is right there. You know, we just follow people on social media and we gather all the evidence we need pretty much. People have a knack of telling on themselves and leaving lots of footprints. And we can also track you by the people you're associated with. Eventually, we'll get to you anyways. Long story short, this is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes it's best to just keep your feelings to yourself. We live in a dangerous time, and I know a lot of you are going to be like, F that, freedom of speech, freedom of speech. But guess what? When those guys come kicking your door in and putting handcuffs on you, you screaming out freedom of speech is not going to save you. You understand? You're still going to get your door kicked in. You're still going to get handcuffed. You're still going to get dragged through the court system. And the bottom line of the story is this. People in positions of power with lots of money will have their way. Sometimes it's best to just shut the hell up and go on about your business and live to fight another day. That's all I'm trying to say. So this is a warning for anybody that listens to my channel. Keep your personal feelings to yourself, especially if it's about people dying and you wishing death upon others. Anyways, I tell you the truth. Even if I never voted for Donald Trump, I would never wish death up on him. But that's just me, because I believe in karma too much. And I believe if I wish death upon another human being, then death might visit me also, right? But that's just me. Anyways, stay safe out there, y'all. We'll follow the story, see where it goes. Let's see if he is prosecuted, if he gets jail or prison time, or if they just scare the hell out of him and release him back to the public. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll catch you on the next video. It's SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace.